choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel, and good luck for life.
Today in history, 64 years ago today, former Chinese shooter Wang Yaifu was born. He began his career with the Liaoning province shooting team in 1978 and joined the national team in 1979. Wang competed in 6 consecutive Olympic Games from 1984 to 2024, winning his first Olympic gold in 1992. He retired in 2005 and was elected as an expert member of the Chinese Olympic Committee in April 2017. Welcome to today's Qingchao Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
UK's net migration hits record high in 2023. According to Reuters, data from the British Office for National Statistics released on November 28 showed that in the 12 months to June 2023, net immigration to the UK reached 906,000, significantly higher than the previous estimate of 740,000. Authorities called this the highest level since 2021. While immigration from the EU has sharply declined after Brexit, new work visa rules have led to a surge in immigrants from India, Nigeria, and Pakistan, many of whom fill vacancies in the UK's health and social care sectors. Employers in these sectors say they cannot function without foreign workers. British Prime Minister Starmer stated he would address the skills gap by training domestic workers. BJP distances itself from Adani. Comprehensive news from New Delhi. Recently, 8 individuals, including Adani Group founder Gautam Adani, were charged in the United States, sparking protests against the Indian government by opposition parties and people in various locations. The main opposition party, the Indian National Congress, accused Prime Minister Modi and his Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, of shielding the 62-year-old Adani. Adani, once the world's second richest man, is a close ally of Modi. Critics have long accused him of benefiting improperly from their relationship. In the wake of these charges and growing opposition and public protests, the BJP began distancing itself from Adani. Party spokesman Agarwal stated that entrepreneurs are partners in national development, but if they break the law, they will be punished accordingly. Syrian civil war breaks out. Comprehensive news from Beirut. On November 30, the Syrian Observatory for Human Rights reported that armed forces led by the opposition group Tahrir al-Sham had entered Aleppo, Syria's second-largest city, and seized control of most of it, including government centers and prisons. Russian warplanes launched their first airstrikes on Aleppo overnight since 2016. As a result, the governor of Aleppo province, along with police and security commanders, evacuated the city center. The Syrian military later confirmed that rebels had entered Aleppo and stated that dozens of soldiers had been killed in the fighting. The army announced it was redeploying combat operations and preparing for a counterattack. Russia, a key ally of Syrian President Bashar al-Assad, has promised to provide additional military support to Damascus, with hardware and equipment expected to arrive within 3 days. U.S. to grant $7.9 billion to Intel. According to Bloomberg News, the Biden administration has recently finalized an agreement to provide Intel Corporation with nearly $7.9 billion in federal grants, marking the largest direct subsidy under a plan to boost domestic chip manufacturing in the United States. The Chip and Science Act, set to be implemented in the U.S. from 2022, includes $39 billion in grants, $75 billion in loans and loan guarantees, and 25% tax relief to revitalize the U.S. chip manufacturing industry. Initially, Intel was set to receive $8.5 billion in chip funding and $11 billion in loans. However, the final agreement saw a reduction in funding, as Intel received an additional $3 billion to produce advanced chips for military use. Dozens of countries collaborate to bust largest drug trafficking case. According to Lianhe Zaobao, security agencies from the United States, Brazil, Spain, the Netherlands, and other countries, along with multiple international organizations, seized 1,400 tons of drugs during a 6-week operation. This included 225 tons of cocaine and 128 tons of cannabis, making it the largest seizure in a single anti-drug operation worldwide. Authorities also discovered a new Pacific drug trafficking route from South America to Australia. In addition, a semi-submersible wooden and fiberglass boat capable of traveling about 16,000 kilometers was seized. When intercepted, the boat was carrying 5 tons of Colombian cocaine bound for Australia. The drugs could be sold for $240,000 per kilogram in Australia, more than 6 times their value in the United States. Colombia, the world's largest producer and exporter of cocaine, primarily supplies the US and Europe. Last year, the country set new records for both cocaine production and coca leaf cultivation. Malaysia's Johor plans 4 new water treatment plants. News from Malaysia. The Johor state government recently revealed plans to build 4 new raw water treatment plants and filtration stations to meet the demands of rapid development and data centers, ensuring industrial water needs are met and daily water supply for residents is unaffected. These stations will serve Kulai and Johor Bahru areas. 2 of the stations are the Kota Ting Gesmanga Temporary Water Treatment Plant, in the bidding stage, and the Liang La Station, in the second stage of construction. The central water treatment plant is expected to be completed in 2025 and 2026. Water outages in Johor, occurring sporadically, are caused by factors such as aging pipes, technical issues at treatment stations, water source pollution, and power outages. High water consumption during festive seasons or busy periods can also contribute. Cambodia celebrates 6th anniversary of Ukan Kal Wat Sve Andit UNESCO recognition. According to the Cambodia China Times, Cambodia recently celebrated the 6th anniversary of Ukan Kal Wat Sve Andit becoming a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Ukan Kal Wat Sve Andit is an important intangible cultural heritage of Cambodia and was added to the list of intangible cultural heritage in urgent need of protection in 2018. Ukan Kal Wat Sve Andit is a Khmer classical dance form that predates the Angkor dynasty, with its origins traced to the stone carvings of the Angkor monuments. It holds significant historical and artistic value and is a testament to the continuation of Khmer civilization. According to the Cambodia Intangible Cultural Heritage List, the performers, all men, primarily interpret stories from the Indian epic Ramayana.
According to Kalian Press, high-sulfur fuel oil has been performing relatively strong recently, with the main contract FU2501 closing at its highest level since October. In contrast, low-sulfur fuel oil has shown weak performance, with the main contract falling by more than 4% on a weekly basis. That's all for today's Qingchao Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.